bow, chicka wow wow. What you gonna say? Yeah, we in the moonlight. I don't remember the rest of the words of this. That's okay though.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Disgusting.
Yeah, one thing that I know is I do not miss Evan Fournier. I hate that motherfucker.
You got old Evan Fournier, man. You didn't get him in his prime.
Bro, it doesn't
You
matter.
didn't get Orlando Evan Fournier. You didn't get Denver Evan Fournier.
Evan Fournier put up empty stats his whole career. Fuck him.
He's a great shooter. That's what he was supposed to do. Listen, man, you guys returned when you had fucking Alonzo Trier. I don't want to hear you talk crazy about fucking Evan Fournier.
Alonzo Trier was great.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Better than Evan Fournier ever.
The fuck he wasn't. That's why he was out the league after 2 years. Shut the hell up.
That's why you never made the league.
Never tried. What the hell?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Ready, spaghetti?
Guess so.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and welcome everybody back to a different conversation. We are here with a different sports show, episode number 144. That's 144 for all you literate folks. We are here. I'm here with Matt. I'm here with Kem, and I am back. I have recovered from my polio. Thomas Saxby, me in the flesh. And we got a lot to talk to you about. Of course, the NBA. We're heading into our final stretch right before the playoffs. NFL offseason is mostly figured out. Baseball is heating up. Sports is in a great spot. So with that being said, Matt, why don't you lead us off, as always?
All right, so this is actually just off the cuff. I just seen this, and I was like, you know what? Let me talk about this instead, because I had something. So, CBA and everything for WNBA might officially be good. Might officially be over. Who the hell knows if it's officially ever going to be over? But as of right now, as their supermax contracts would look like, Asia Wilson would go from having $249,000 yearly salary, would go from that to $1.4 million. What a jump. Great for women's sports, 100%. The internet is on an uproar because she still makes $600,000 less than Bronny James. I hate the internet. I think it's hilarious because then I wanted to go and look at the comments. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it goes, Thanasis is making $2.9 million. And then there's she balls better than him. And then people go and reply to that. He can dunk. It's just the comments be unhinged as hell. And I just wanted to share that. I'm happy that the women are getting more money. They deserve it because they're balling the hell out. But I think that shit's hilarious.
Yeah, well, thank you, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. They've breathed new life into the WNBA. That's good for them. I'm not here to roast. Those comments are funny. Makes me want to roast. I'm a toxic person, so it's tough to avoid it, but I will take the bigger stand as a man and not say anything negative about the WNBA.
Okay.
Hell of a guy we have here.
I mean, shout out to them. I mean, though, like realistically, shout out to them. I mean, they've been really trying hard to make a marketable product and trying hard to get their players played, or the players are trying to get themselves paid.
This USA women's ball has been good to watch. Yeah. They've been balling the fuck out.
I think, most of the time, if I had ever tuned into the WNBA before, it was some of the worst basketball I've ever watched. Now it's competitive.
Remember when we were at, what bar were we at? Or it might have been.
Bro, our choices that day. I think we were at Applebee's.
Yeah, it might have been Applebee's.
And one TV had the WNBA, and we're watching a 10-14 game in the second quarter, and then you look over and it's Sheamus and Jeff Hardy in a bar fight. Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? What a time to go sit at the fucking Applebee's fucking bar.
Right.
Drinking double Jack and Cokes, and she put triples in them bitches.
Oh yeah, that was the night. They loved me over there.
I'm going with Bronny James just based off of what Matt just said there. What's really funny about the money, ironically, I want to give a shout out to Bronny James for this week, standing up for his teammate. It was really dope to see a kid who has been spoon-fed, who actually didn't deserve to be in the NBA anyway, right? Being the G League dominating with the highlight of the contract and the money that he's getting, to stand up for his teammate in that game and almost, go fisticuffs, not to be violent or anything like that, but it's dope to actually see, some other personality from him besides him
being LeBron's son.
You know what I mean? Like literally,
Yeah.
that was really, really dope to see. And everything that I said I meant, for
There
sure.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll start off. Things are as gravy as they can be.
Gravy.
As gravy as they can be. I'm gonna go with this. So there's been a lot of talks about NBA's game restriction on awards.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, before this restriction, everyone said, "Oh my God, there has to be incentive for these players to play." Blah blah blah. I thought it was cool. Yeah, 65, 65, 63, whatever the number is. I thought that was cool, but now all of a sudden that players are getting hurt and players are just right at the line. Now all of a sudden it's an issue. I will sit here on this show and I will say I still like the game restriction. Fans and all of us that make the sport, we pay and we talk about, and what we want to talk about is players playing as many games as possible. Are there unfortunate injuries like Cade Cunningham, who has a collapsed lung? Yes, absolutely. That's a sad situation. But at the end of the day, and I'm pulling it up right now, he has played. If the season was to end today, he played 61 games. I personally feel like, yes, has he had a great season? But if there's someone out there that has played 75 to 80 games, I feel like they would deserve stuff over Cade.
I was confused. I was like,
My
what was
fault.
going on up there? No, not at you, the TV. I was confused as shit.
I just
bad.
feel like if someone plays significantly more games than somebody, then I feel like they deserve that kind of recognition more.
Yeah.
Because y'all are playing for millions. I'm not saying like go fix your lung and get back out there. That's just an unfortunate, situation. But it is what it is. You missed the last month of the season.
Yeah. And you guys have swayed me because I've made this argument against the 65 game minimum or minimum recently over the last like couple months, and you guys have definitely swayed me because it should be whoever the fuck is out there.
Yeah.
And so I do get it as much as I hate it because if you see somebody having a Jokic type or a Wemby type season, but they were to miss it, it would be like, damn, that hurts. But no, I do agree. I've definitely come over to the side that you guys are on with. It's whoever's out there the most with still playing elite play, with having a great team.
Because apparently it's hard to play most games of the season.
And Shai was out for a little bit. He got close to it, but I mean, it's like a 4-man race right now either way. And all of them are close to that limit too.
Mm-hmm.
And like you got Shai, you got Jokic, you got Luka, you got Wemby. All of them are close to
one minor
missing.
Injury
but all of them could easily just take MVP too. So it's super interesting.
Jaylen Waddle was traded from the Miami Dolphins to the Denver Broncos, and what is, in my eyes, one of the biggest trades of the offseason. How do you?
It gives them my bad for starting early, but
it
gives them an easy target point on that offense.
Yes.
Like it was last year, the Broncos was talked about for their defense. You could just send Bo out there. He can just game manage the hell out of it and come up clutch late, and the defense can carry it to the end. Now they have an actual threat out there, and I love that. I think it's going to be a great fit. They haven't really taken any hits as far as this offseason to where, like, I think their defense is going to be worse or anything like that. As long as Bo can just come back healthy and at least the same guy he was last year, if not better, because he is super young. So you would hope he just improves. He didn't have that great of a season, but they still got as far as they did.
Number one,
So, I mean, I think it's a great addition.
Yeah, I mean, I for those that don't know about Jaylen Waddle because of how negative the media has been on the Miami Dolphins, I think that, he's a great fit for them because what he does is he creates space. He's fast. He'll go one-on-one with some of the best defenders in the league. And that's the thing. That's what they need. Like, you look at it last year, they got carried by their defense. They got carried by their offensive line. I'm not saying Bo Nix is bad, but he needs that one target to help him whenever he gets into those modes, which we saw him in a lot. We saw Bo Nix a lot of times kind of just not really, be able to get, things going. And then, like, at the end of the game, he makes those 1 or 2 plays to get them in field goal range or whatever. Yeah, man, I love the trade. I think this might be a crazy take. I honestly think it makes them the best team in the AFC. Because that's just the one that adding that big impact of a wide receiver to a team that was already number one. And granted, we know things happen, with the Ravens, the Chiefs, all that. But I think they're undoubtedly the number one team in the AFC, Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got to add to that, Cam?
Easy for me on that. That's nothing for me. It's so early. I think that it helps them exactly like y'all said. I don't know about best. We got 6 months till they play some football, so I can't really do anything like that yet. I got to see what happens with everybody.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and once we get into
Realistic.
preseason and everything like that,
Training camp
I can't.
injuries.
I can't make any kind of prediction like that right about now. I think that y'all encapsulated everything else. There isn't anything like that's only if you don't watch football and if you don't watch Miami, then you don't. There's still no way because he's always in the top 10 in receiving, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. So with Tua since Tua's been there, so it's not, that's really, but they're cleaning house. So at the end of the day, it's something to talk about Miami more than it is to talk about what benefits.
Yeah, because now they got I think their number one is Tolbert. But unless they draft or something.
Right,
like
they got to do something though.
So then tell me let's move on to another big injury that we got, and this was yesterday, right? That the news came out?
Yeah.
For Cade?
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham, collapsed lung. What was your initial reaction? How do you think it kind of impacts the East? I know we just talked about it on the live.
But yeah, it does.
For the episode.
Yeah, I mean, for the episode, I mean, it does what it does, man. I think that he's just such a linchpin in what they do that at the end of the day, without him being there, they don't have a chance in hell. You understand what I'm saying? Like a snowball chance.
Who do you put at the first option?
I mean, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, at the end of the I do love what they have as the sum of all parts. But he is just so the engine that gets everything going and
they built that so precisely around him that like you remove him and it's
it's just so
gonna be a
much.
bunch of basketball players.
Yeah, it's just so much, man. So power to him. I hope it gets well real soon. But at the end of the day, man, I think that takes him out. They're going to still have a great
even
record.
If he comes back, he's going to have to get his feet over him, learn how to play with the, now the
and that
injury,
first, who they're going to have to play, say they playing Charlotte or something like that. Like, that's all they need. You know what I'm saying? So
because they're going to go in as like a top seed too, so that might help out a team out below.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it sucks because like I was on here and I made the take, like, I think, if Cade struggles, they're nothing, and now he's hurt. So... And it's unfortunate because it's a collapsed lung. It's not like, like he broke his leg or like some play that you can look at.
It wasn't a basketball injury.
Yeah, it's just his lung just decided to collapse. He probably needs to stay off the weed. I don't know what goes into lung injuries. But what I do know is that, I mean, a top contender in the East just got pretty much taken out if he does not come back. And like I said, even if he comes back, there's probably going to be a minutes restriction, all this other stuff. Because a collapsed lung sounds very, very serious. So...
Yeah, no, it sucks. Like I said in live, and just if you guys have been watching, I've been a huge Pistons supporter this season, so it sucks to see. Like both my counterparts have said, they're pretty much out of it, and because he's gonna come back maybe in like 6 weeks, hopefully. That's at best case scenario, probably.
That's like right before the playoffs, or like
it's like right at the beginning of the playoffs. Maybe they'll get him in early, but like Thomas just said, might be on a minutes restriction because you got to ease back into that. You can't just pop him in at 40 minutes a game when he's having lung issues. So it's like it's probably up for them this year. Gives the cleanest path for Boston ever, especially since Jason Tatum, I couldn't think of his name, is back. So yeah, it sucks to see, but opens up doors for other people. So it is what it is. Tobias Harris, eat up.
Tobias Harris hoops, Duncan Robinson hoops. Let's go.
We love to see it out here.
God damn. All right, so. God damn. Well, I mean, it sucks, but I guess we'll get to see what JB Bickerstaff really has too, because he's been coaching them boys like almost perfectly. It's been good to watch what he's added to that organization. We'll see what crazy stuff he comes up with, because it's like you said, the two teams that are coming out of the East, out of that tournament, one of them is going to be Charlotte or Miami most likely, and then the other one's going to be probably another tough out like the Atlanta Hawks or or if the Raptors fall or something like that. So they're gonna have their hands full because is the East weak, but it's like it's a bunch of average teams, a bunch of teams that can win some basketball games. So why don't you kick us off, Matt, talking about this tournament before you set the scene? How you liking the tournament so far? What's your prediction to win? What you got?
All right, so first off, I'll start with a prediction. On FanDuel, I took Kansas just because the odds are crazy.
Okay.
And so if that hit, crazy. But that's not my actual fucking prediction.
I love it.
Let's just keep it a beat.
Okay.
With some of all parts, and just the team that I think is a problem, and given they were just almost upset. Don't get it fucked up. Anything can happen in March Madness. But I think Duke is just going to rise to the occasion. They have all the premier assets.
They do.
They have the Boozer brothers that I like, especially just Cameron in general. Like, he's a force.
A lot of people talking about him number one now.
He's been stepping up his play with the Darren Peterson stuff of just he wasn't trying to play games and just Caleb Wilson and DeBansa. They all could go one, man. It's crazy to see. It's crazy to see. But I got Duke probably taking it all, given March Madness is the scenery for upsets. Yeah. So it's an impossible thing. I just want to see Duke win. I want to see Siena win, but I knew they weren't going to get past Duke. That's hometown hero shit.
If, like, Siena just pulled off.
Yeah, that's just hometown hero stuff right there. Yeah. I do like what's been going on. There's been a couple upsets, not as many as usually you'd like to see. Like first round, sometimes there's March Madness. It's filled with upsets.
I was seeing people like put big money on like some of these non-upsets, and I'm like,
so many people were putting UMBC over Howard, and I'm like, all right, you're crazy. That's not going to happen. Yeah. But it almost did, and it scared the hell out of me because I had money on Howard. I had money on Miami OH. People were like, nah, they got their first loss. Now they're about to go right out in the turnaround. I'm like, you guys are crazy, man. These guys
got a gambling issue.
No, I don't. No, I hit a couple parlays recently, so I've been on my bully. And I've been getting cooked. I've been getting cooked because I was on my bully. But no, I do
money to make it.
I do like what's been going on. Highlight premier players. It's been good.
Yeah, for me, it's easy. I'm just gonna go with BYU. That first round game that I saw DeBonta play, he brings the energy. He energizes his team.
He's phenomenal.
They were locked in. That's what you need in the tournament. The Big 64 tournament is you need the energy. Mostly,
wait, you know DeBonta and them lost yesterday.
BYU?
Yeah.
I thought they won. Oh. Holy fuck.
They lost and he scored 35. Take that out.
Yeah, he went crazy with the
he went crazy. He'll never play in BYU again, bro.
Easy. I agree with Matt. I think I'll leave that all in. Damn, they lost?
I was gonna let him do his whole point and say it.
Oh, damn.
That is good. They fucking
You cut it off when you should have.
That game that he had, they lost.
He scored. That was the best, one of the best NCAA.
That program is cooked. They ain't gonna get another one like him.
Yeah, they got some. They had a good.
They got good. Yeah, they got good.
Their roster was good. That's why he even elevated his play because one of his counterparts got hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, he elevated. But
I just had an unk moment.
Nah, man, it's okay, man. Wake up. Wake up.
What you got?
But real quick, man, I got a couple.
Last year, you predicted the winner.
Listen, man, and listen.
You predicted the winner last year.
I'm going to go out on a limb this time.
2 years in a row.
I'm going to go out on a limb this time. It's wild for me because I love everything that Matt was talking about with Duke and everything. I think even hearing the outtakes of the bigger Bruiser brother, you know what I mean, say that, man, we thought we was going to walk in here and it was going to be handed to us, right? You know what I'm saying? And realize, it was totally different, right?
That's a good wake-up call.
I think that he going to wear that a little bit, right? Yeah. So I like what you said, but I'm going for the other side. I think that Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
They scare me.
They're disgusting.
Yeah. Oh. I'm looking at Arizona right now, right? Okay. Just for real, just the path. Gonzaga being just the West and all that kind of. I like Arizona.
Okay.
I like Arizona.
All right. Fair enough. All right. So let's move in. Matt, why don't you set the scene? Matt always sets a good scene.
All right. So
we gotta play like a little tune for you.
Oh yeah, I got to do some work over here.
Yeah, give me a little tune for this.
So if you guys are ever wondering why we're looking up, so Ken, we have this big TV in the studio, and Kem is always like, sometimes it's NBA highlights, sometimes it's just animals in the wild. And that's why, like, I watched a tiger just walk by and just shit. Like, that was while Matt was making was making a great take. Tigers, they got.
I heard you say, "What the hell?" Or hey,
tigers get to just walk around and take shits. Like, that's so.
No, they're living a life,
that's
bro.
Great.
You ever go like a little bit up north and motherfucker like Saratoga? Their cops be on horses sometimes.
Yes,
bro. I be sitting there. I be on the boardwalk. I be chilling. Big ass horse walk by. I'm like, yeah, yo, get the fuck out of here, horse.
Yes. So we need some music in the background, bro.
No. He's just. He's gonna.
I gotta put a little jingle.
Oh, got you. Okay.
But so you guys were athletes. Me, career got cut short when I was a wee lad. My ankle.
I guess I was an athlete.
I mean, you played college baseball. You played basketball.
Yeah.
So either way. Right before, let's say it's the biggest game of your life.
Whoa.
You're sitting there, you're getting ready. What's the one song or just video that you would listen to or watch right before? So me, I'll start off. Me, whenever I had a high pressure situation, whether it was a big sports game or something like that, I want you to type in. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yes.
Let me type this.
Okay.
So this here,
I could have just helped.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. It's okay. This right here, it's nerdy as hell.
It's okay.
But you guys know the Rocky Balboa movie, the fourth one or the fifth one. The word's Rocky Balboa. That's what it's called. And he has a speech to his son
in the background.
Yeah. You already fucking know.
Yeah.
It's a speech to his son where it's all sunshine and rainbows.
This is the type of shit that I would listen to while I was at the gym to like fake get me hype.
Yeah. So this is my get hype song right here.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
I wish there was a fucking keyboard on here.
If you had the Roku app, you could have done it.
Oh, I do have the Roku app too. That's what's crazy.
Rocky. We all have in our Unk moments. Besides Kem.
Okay.
Kem's sharp today.
Kem is on his bully.
No Unk moments from Kem yet. Wait, we still got an hour left.
Yeah.
Still got some time.
Which one is it? I'm trying to find the name. Oh, that one. That's it. Right there. Is this up?
Yeah. Turn it up. Wait.
Amica Insurance.
Wait till after that. Yeah, wait till after that. Then hit the other button and it's going to pop off.
Which button?
There it go. You just turned it on mute. Now turn.
Just wait. This is my
Absolutely,
get ready.
I understand this. Yes. This was that.
Stop being you.
Yo, Matt's in the locker room, just like locked in, just like.
Okay.
Oh, sunshine and rainbows.
Yes.
This is my sports and
That's a
fucking
fact.
anime love just coming together. Keep moving forward.
Epic lines, man. You would have thought like Rocky was like real.
Yeah.
Like with how much overtime like this speech especially has stuck.
Be willing to take the hits.
Yeah.
If I was getting ready for, I'll say this.
And then this goes crazy? Hell yeah. Yeah, this was my shit, man. This exact video, same one.
I'm telling you now, Matt. Hold on. Turn that shit off. If I was getting ready for one of the biggest moments of my life, and you walked up to me with headphones and this,
and that was on.
No, that's why it was just me, bro. That's why it was just me.
I know what I'm saying, but if someone did that to me, I'd be like, I would have just started laughing. You would have ruined my whole preparation.
That's why I didn't share it to the whole locker room.
Me, so like that's the thing. I don't think I would have a specific song, but I think like in big moments, like usually I'm a little like flustered, a little like. Since I'd probably play some Chill Future. I think that's where I would.
No, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you exactly what I played.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's a fact.
Like I would need. So that's the thing. Like I can't unless the only time that I like listening to hype songs, songs to really like get me going would be the gym. If it's just like I have a big moment, I need something to really like.
And this is on
put my feet on earth.
Listen, this is on the bus. This is, you know what I mean? This is like, you know what I mean? Like that type of shit. You know what I mean? So check it out, man. Oh my God.
That's always setting a good scene.
Word, buddy. Oh man, hold on.
Appreciate you.
Hold on 1 second.
Damn, really a chill track?
Yeah, because like for me, I'm
ease
already
your mood.
I'm already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know me, like I'm already like overly like hyper. Like I need something to bring me back to the moment.
All right, well while you're doing that, I'm gonna.
All right, bet.
Yeah, bet, because
I would listen to Joe Biden. Why did I say Joe Biden?
Yeah,
that's not even the thought that I had.
The fuck? He fucked up my whole search. I like backed out of my search and everything. Like, what the fuck? Gee,
I thought you punched the door for a second.
Yeah, I backed out of my whole search. Like, what the?
Big Cats.
I looked up some Joe Biden.
I literally, that was the Unk moment. Like, my hand went, like.
His hand went numb.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
He just watches Big Bang Theory.
No,
You watch Sheldon do some science.
The Big Show.
Big Daddy Kane.
That's fair. Big Daddy Thames.
Oh, shit.
Wait, we don't want to hear this.
Come on, booking.com.
Yeah, we don't want to hear booking.
No sponsorships.
We want to hear this. I want to let y'all hear this. So listen why. You're going to understand.
But at booking.com, you want to give us a sponsorship, don't worry.
Word is born. Hit us up, booking.
Booking.com, booking.yeah.
All your booking needs right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cam just watches a bunch of commercials to get going.
Meta and booking.
Yeah,
I can get behind crazy. It. Look at the karate.
Word. All right, here we go.
Clean ass armbar. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, bet. There we go. This is what used to get me hyped. But wait, this ain't how I go.
If I listened to this before a nice game of hopscotch, I would go ham.
This is teasing. This is teasing back when teasing wasn't a thing yet, y'all.
Oh, the beat's about to change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't said so. I'm here and me and Musketeer, that was there to compare. No really clear. Is where it's at.
I fuck with you, heavy,
Wouldn't
man.
give a point for that. Emma.
I can see this getting someone in a mood to go do some
What?
shit. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because look, the hook is fuck around with Cam and come out black and blue for this. For what you know. So I
All
can
of a sudden,
humiliate.
Cam walks in and just starts spitting.
Oh my God. You have that part be his intro to a walkout? Oh my God.
I was a little kid, bro. I was so young. And this is the song that no matter how old I got, this came out when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is the first rapper that my mom would let me listen to in the house.
This is what, 89?
Yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was a kid.
Say the track for the people that don't.
Yes, so this is Big Daddy Kane, I Get Raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so even as I grew up as a kid and into adult.
I can see you getting crazy.
Yeah, this is some walk down the street with the boombox on the shoulder ass.
Imagine in your ears and nobody know you listening to it too. So it's like
they're just sitting here
in the club and you went crazy.
You know what I mean? I wasn't in the club when this came out, man.
You said he was a kid.
I was a kid.
The San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder have now officially made the playoffs.
Yes.
So how do you feel about both of those teams? What do they really need to do to get it done? Is it all said and done, OKC? What is your biggest takes on the Thunder and the Spurs?
Oh wow, that's a great question. That's not really loaded, but it's a great question, right? So listen, the champs are the champs, but you guys already know, even with not just being in the age and just you're watching yourself, experience has to play out in continuity as well as cohesiveness, as well as scheme has to be. Health is the most important thing. We already know that, or none of the other things are even going to matter. You're not even going to make it there, right? Sir. So at the end of the day, right, and after winning that war of attrition, right, these things have to actually be clicking, right? So at the end of the day, for sure, right, America and everybody who always stays tuned, and all of y'all knew, I err on the side of experience. But in the case, I also believe in what is going on right now, right? Yeah. Sometimes experience and talent meet at the same time, like lack of experience, and it's just we have to match up against you for 7 times. Yeah. And in the 4 times that we've already played, or the 5 times or 6 times, we've won. Yeah. So at the end of the day, that's a psyche thing that already is there. Yeah. As we get to the playoffs,
I'm praying
the Spurs can walk right in and be like, we know we can beat you. Yeah. So y'all better bring it.
It's totally different than the actual experience system and everything that is already working for OKC, right? That's a whole nother element that they're able to bring with this, their youth and athleticism and the stat sheet of beating them the last time that they played.
And I'll say that.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
Ant cool, Lakers cool, whatever. I really want to see the Thunder and the Spurs throw down in the Western Conference Finals. That would be great.
It ain't gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen. You know something's gonna happen. Whether the Thunder choke or the Spurs, they don't get there. But that's the thing, though, man. Like, I've been thinking about this a lot because it's like, damn, what do we really think about the San Antonio Spurs? Because it's obviously they're an experience. It's going to be like their first, time that they're making the playoffs. Got all this expectation. And that's the thing is like Wemby knows pressure already. If you remember, he comes from France. They play he's been playing in big national games since he was probably like 15, 16. So he knows pressure. I mean, this is obviously a different pressure. I worry about the guys around him, but at the end of the day, it seems like that organization is straight. It seems like they know it's the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
Pop is still hanging around there. He's gonna still help them get ready.
You still got Tim Duncan as an assistant coach there.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if the Spurs falter and they like lose in like the second round. I don't think they lose in the first round. Because that's the thing about Wemby. No matter whether you think he's going to choke or not, like, he still can just force his way to the basket and force himself on defense. So I don't. Oh, and Castle's a dog. He's cold-blooded. Harper seems like a very high IQ player. That shit doesn't, randomly just disappear in the playoffs. It's hard to count the Spurs out. And then with the Thunder, we haven't really even seen them fully healthy this season yet. Because, like, J-Dub came back. Shai went down. Shai got back. J-Dub went back out. And they have such a disgusting team. Like, that. For y'all to allow the Oklahoma City Thunder, I know everyone was laughing at them when they traded literally they were trading shit out the back of their car for a first or a second round draft pick. And for them for it to work the way that it has is disgusting, because it's like their 11th best guy could probably be a starter on a different team. Like, it's like Jaylen Williams alone, the center, is it's incredible what they do.
Yeah, no, 100%. We've talked about these two teams at large this season.
It's all culminating.
I feel like if there is a perfect team built to beat the Thunder in a 7-game series, it could be the Spurs. Yeah. We've already talked about having their number
because
throughout the regular season, but I would say their pieces, having all those guards you can just cycle through to throw at Shai, all those wings you can cycle through to throw at J-Dub, and then realistically, ever since he was in France, and he lost to Team USA's under team, which had Chet on it, or like their development team.
And everything.
I'm talking about way before that. I'm talking about when they were still teenagers. Wemby was sitting there crying because Chet outdueled him that game. And ever since then, it's real life been a mission for him to cook Chet. Well, and that's what he's been doing.
And he just like pressure. Like the other part about it is that
like he literally last night just hit a game winner.
Yeah, he wants
he's with that.
Yeah, the other part of that is that he actually wants the pressure early. Like, I don't even know if I finished my take on why, but that's one of the reasons why, like, I really can't pick either. I pick OKC no matter what. Yeah, but it's you know what I mean? But I can't definitively say that, and that's you know what I mean? OKC can hands down just run the table because of how bad that young boy wanted before the experience. I love the defensive element of San Antonio is also something to pay attention to.
Tall.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and realistically, when it comes to it, like you guys said, it might not end up even coming down to those two because as the playoff bracket looks right now, 7th or 8th seed would be Clippers, Suns. One of those two would end up. One of those two would end up going against the Thunder, and then the loser of that would face either Trailblazers, Warriors to go against the Spurs. Spurs is handling any of those 3 teams in the 7-game series for sure. But then after that, their next series is the Lakers or Denver, and those 2 teams. And this is just as of right now. There's still 11 or 12 games left in the season.
Houston,
who knows? But as of right now, their second round matchup would be Lakers or Denver. It's a hard out. It's a super hard out. And with how...
Because then they're going to get to the conference finals and be super beat up.
Yeah, and on the other end...
I don't think and that's the thing with OKC that people got to remember is that they have been, this year more than any other year, they have been super physical. They have almost been to the point where it looks like they're purposely trying to injure players. These teams are going to come down their throats. I said pause.
Damn,
I said pause.
Okay.
Yeah, but you knew what you was about to say, so you could just said it better.
Yeah. What can I even say? Well,
they about to put it all on the line and go crazy.
Yeah, that's still a little pause.
Put it all on the line?
Go crazy?
Go crazy? That's a stretch. Now, if you said come down their throats.
These teams are really going to, like, obviously you can't bully OKC, but these teams are going to be very physical, very aggressive. And I think when it comes to the San Antonio Spurs, it's just a perfect team to go against OKC. Yeah. Because if you think about, like, you can argue that SGA is the engine of OKC, but a lot of what they get comes from Chet and Hartenstein.
When he was out, they were still cooking.
and they're hurt right now.
Yeah, I'll say
J-Dub
and Hartenstein are out right now.
Yeah.
That's huge on this team.
And Chet has been the one that has sparked a lot of their runs. Hartenstein, obviously, he's a hustle player. So when you kind of take that out, because Wemby's going to be locking them the fuck down.
Yeah.
And then you got, Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle over there driving SGA nuts. Because that's what really hurt the Thunder this year in their matchups with the Spurs, is that that guard rotation had Shai on his feet the entire game. That's where it would start messing with his offense as the game went on, and it wore him down. So if they continue that, it's going to be a 7-game series. I think I need it. I need it.
Yeah, we need it as fans.
I really need it. It probably
realistically, I just need OKC versus either the Spurs, Denver, or Lakers, which it's how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's what I need, because I feel like any of those 3 teams could beat them, and they could beat any of those 3 teams.
You think the Lakers can beat the Thunder?
With how we're playing right now, maybe.
I like it.
Maybe.
8 straight, baby. What you talking about?
Yes.
Oh, 8 straight, the 9 of the last 10.
The Lakers fans are starting to believe in their team again. I like that. All right.
Once the playoff season happens, yes. That's what you're supposed to.
Boom. Next segment here. I can't lie. So you got to start your statement with I can't lie.
Well, I'm going to start off real quick
okay.
because it's just going off what we were just saying.
Yes.
So last week we did our episode on a live with Collecting and Connecting. Connecting and
Collecting.
I apologize if I mixed up which way it is. But we did a live for them, and one of the chat people in the chat said something about Luka MVP. And this was right in the midst of the run. They only beaten one good team at the point yet. And I was like, bro, Luka, he's had a great season, but the team ain't good enough. And they're still confused of who wants to be number 1. And I said, no Luka MVP. Man,
Mute that mic.
Huh? No, not mute the mic. Do I think he's going to win it? No. But you know what? My hopes are a little bit alive again. I can't lie. Luka could go crazy.
His numbers are better.
And steal the MVP.
Yeah,
the team record ain't better.
40. Averaging 40 over the 8-game win streak.
Averaging 40 over the 8-game win streak. His production or his efficiency is crazy.
And plays defense.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm glad you brought it up.
If Luka could come out and steal the MVP with how the narrative has swayed, but I think it's going to happen probably now. But I wouldn't be shocked.
I think now more than ever, there's a chance. I want one of you guys to pull up the Lakers' next 5 opponents.
I got you. Keep going. Keep talking.
That's all I gotta say.
This dude is tripping.
Why wouldn't it happen?
Y'all niggas is bugging out, man.
Luka already has better numbers than Shai.
Come on, sir.
Shai is just on that number 1 seed Thunder.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
But at the end of the day, you look
when Shai was out, that Thunder team was way better than when Luka was out.
I'm literally trying to have a chill eat. Like that's why
we can argue.
I'm even on. No, but I don't want to because that
Magic, Pistons,
that shit you just said about
Pacers, Brooklyn, Wizards. Those are the next 5.
That dumb shit that he just said about. Did you hear what he just said about? Never mind. Let's leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
Literally, all I said was
no, not you. He just said
okay.
No. He just said that Luka. Some shit about Luka better than Shai for what?
No, I said he has better numbers than Shai right now.
For what, 8 games or what are you talking about?
The whole season.
The whole season, he has better numbers than Shai. Man, he does.
Listen, man, come on, man.
That's not wrong.
But I'm talking about for what? For better numbers for
points,
what?
Rebounds, assists, percentages. He's better than Shai right now.
Steal.
Well, no, my bad. He's shooting 55%.
No, Shai's got better field goal percentage. Luka has better.
That's what I'm saying.
And then better steal.
Yeah, that's why I was just about to lose it.
So my thing is if he's averaging 40.
Because we could argue, but we got to pick,
of course,
you know what I mean? Like somewhere to argue.
He's averaging 40 over the last 8, you said, right?
Yes.
What are his next 5 opponents?
Magic, Pistons, Pacers, Nets, and Washington.
Those numbers are going to remain over the next 5 games. If he ends the season on this hot streak, I don't know, man.
We do face the Thunder twice in the end of the season.
Because imagine he gets up to averaging like 35 a game.
He's up to 33 right now. 33, 9, and 8.
Ends up averaging 35, 8, and 8. 35, 9, and 8. Whatever it ends up being. That's not MVP worthy, Cam?
No.
That's not even worth a...
That's a top 3 seed?
That's not even worth a look from Unk?
Listen,
not even
man.
a look?
That's my guy, bro. Listen, man. Like, he got to play defense for more than a week.
Of course. Okay. Of course.
Like, he's doing what we know he could do. Like, he's not doing anything that we don't know he could do. Okay. I want him to play different defense for more than a week.
Okay.
Literally.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So SGA's defense gives him
all of that
and the number 1 seed.
all of that.
Okay.
All of that.
Yeah,
And I'm a Laker fan.
That's crazy.
I am a Laker fan. That's why I'm like, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. You put me on the wrong side of these arguments all the time when I'm defending because I'm a Laker fan, and then you got me defending SGA because of Luka. Like, but no, I love Luka, but there's a clear and there's a couple of things that come down to it too. Now listen. The boy is 55%. Now, here's the other thing. I'm not going to trip at all because I'm Laker till I die. And what Luka's able to do is amazing. But what I also love is how Shai has already totally impacted the game and only play in the mid-range to make sure that he does get the fouls that he needs. No, I'm being for real. All that shit helps because that's why Luka what I love about Luka is that he's turned the fuck down on talking to the refs and just been playing ball. Yeah. And that's why
that's the biggest part about his defense. He's actually just getting back.
Yes.
Before he would throw up a shot,
and that's why it was
argue with the refs and not even it would be 4 on 5.
That's why it was so disgusting watching him and LeBron play together because it's the same shit. Like they just bitch at the refs.
Shit would be 3 on 5.
And that's why it's scary for me, bro. That's why sometimes it get hard for me when we laud them, like, you know what I mean? Like ahead of time because it's we get it. Yeah, but then it's
just the thing with the MVP voting is like they always remember what happens more so at the end of the season than they admire the whole product of the whole season. So if Luka goes, he stays on this heater, and it's an absolute heater. I mean, he just dropped 60 and whatever else was.
He dropped 2 40-point games, a 50-point game, and a 60-point game in this 8-game
span. And keeps going and keeps going. I could see it swaying the voters. That's all I'm saying. Especially if
I ain't gonna say that
if there's some fatigue on SGA,
right?
But I'm not saying definitively it's Luka if that all happens.
No, and like I just said,
still be Shai.
There's hope for Luka. I also said I think it's still gonna be Shai.
I was saying
it's hard.
I was saying Jaylen Brown, and I still do believe in Jaylen Brown. I mean, SGA obviously out of this world, but the narrative and what valuable actually means, I think Jaylen Brown has been the most valuable. But that's a conversation for a different day because that's not gonna happen, and I'm not gonna waste no more time on it.
That's close.
So, listen, I can't lie. I wanted to bring up one of the best stat lines that I've ever seen because I highlighted this on X. It was a nice post. I want you guys. I want to see if you guys actually remember this game. So I can't lie. This is maybe the best stat line that I've ever seen in NFL history. Michael Vick, 2010, Philadelphia Eagles. Fresh off of the dog fighting, fresh off of everything. Played a few games that year. Was absolutely insane. Well, he did against the Washington Redskins, now the Washington Commanders.
R.I.P. the Redskins.
He threw 20 for 28, right? 413 total yards.
Those were bombs that game, too.
150.7 passer rating. 6 total touchdowns. I believe it was like 3 through the air, 3 on his feet. 59-28 victory over the Washington Commanders. That is, I can't lie, maybe the best game that I have ever seen. That's my I can't lie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Wanted to highlight it. Michael Vick was it was absolutely
So one thing
insane.
I will say, because I feel like Kim might have some fun, interesting thing aspect on this. I just want to talk about how people in the media that are our age right now, people with their own podcasts, young guys, 25 to 30 range, they like to downplay how great Mike Vick was, and they like to put him in he was never really considered.
I think a lot of people get downplayed though. But go ahead.
I do agree. I do agree. But I think a lot of people barely say he was even top 5 in the league when he was in the league, and I'm like, Mike Vick was a problem. One of the best power throwers we've ever seen.
We're talking something different.
And then alongside one of the best arms we've ever seen, one of the best feet, not just on the quarterback position, but on any NFL player ever. And he just happened to be a quarterback. This man was phenomenal. And I just hate the discourse around Mike Vick. Yes, off the field shit is off the field shit. Yeah. But I'm talking about on the field, the discourse has got to stop.
And I think people make mistakes. Like when it comes to the Mike Vick thing, I think he's paid for.
And black jersey Mike Vick, don't get it fucked up. Sorry.
Yeah. One more thing I'll add, before I let you go, Kem, is that Michael Vick, I think he's paid for that whole thing. He did prison time. He has the negative media. I think he's paid. He's donated. He's changed who he is as a person. All that. I think it's time to let go of the Mike Vick hate. I love dogs. I fucking love dogs, but that was so fucking long ago. Humans like make mistakes and change all the time. You guys forgive people for shit way fucking worse. So
especially in today's climate.
Elvis Presley. Some of you guys watching are Elvis Presley fans. Come on. Anyway, my bad.
So I can't lie. For me, Baron Davis.
Oh shit.
Oh, I love it.
In today's NBA would break some of y'all rankings overnight, right? And I'm not talking about highlights. I'm talking about pressure, real pressure, right? 6'3", 215, built like a live record.
Everybody loves today.
Right, moving like a guard, thinking 2 plays ahead. Everybody loves like CP, but there's a part about CP that I believe that he must have got nicked up when he was younger and everything like that, but he resembled him a whole lot when he still had his bunnies and would be dunking on niggas and shit. It's crazy. In an era where there was like no space in hand checking and everything like that, and the paint was always clogged, he still averaged 20 and 8.
And he was wild.
You understand what I'm saying? Like literally, like do the math in today's pace and space, right? He getting 20 and 8 in a clogged paint. You understand what I'm saying?
He'd be putting up Westbrook numbers.
Like, without a question, 20, 25 and 10, easy
that's
problem.
That's a fucking take.
Yeah, without a question.
He probably would have been a top player today.
Like without a doubt.
Oh, 100%. Bro, Baron Davis was a dog.
Like, what be crazy for me is that I think, and this might be a take that goes out there at some point and probably lives. I think that's why a lot of these guys actually have podcasts and produce content. Because half of them was balling their fucking ass off and have been forgot about by people. You understand what I'm saying? In an era that kind of stays with what's up right now. So they got to kind of provide content with what's now so people can actually look back at them. But I'm here to let y'all know, like, these dudes was really them dudes. Listen. But
Brandon Jennings was still ass.
Listen, I'm telling you, listen. Oh, yeah, we ain't even, I'm talking about him specifically, right? Nah, we talking about him.
He said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, nah, we talking about Baron specifically. Listen, he collapsed defenses before it had a name. Like, he was literally, because he played so downhill.
When you said that one thing about, like, some of the best highlight tapes you've ever seen, that's one of the best highlight tapes I've ever seen.
Whatever, without like, generating them corner threes from how he made shit collapse and all that, it's crazy.
Help take down that number 1 seed Mavericks.
There it is. That was the next part I was about to go into, man. That's fire, no, without a question. You can't those was grown-ass men, all right? The We Believe run wasn't a fluke. They was literally grown men who beat 67-win Dallas Mavericks. They had, they had 67 wins.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, that's one of my guys. I just wanted to shout him out because I thought that in this era.
This is definitely a different conversation. You know if you guys are liking this, make sure you guys like and subscribe and everything because Kem just brought up a very like mind-opening take because Baron Davis would absolutely destroy modern day NBA.
I always like to bring up Baron Davis and like Gil as two of those guys to where if they were in today's era, it would fit their play so perfectly.
Yeah.
And then also they're both guys for podcast era type shit.
Yes.
And it's just, they set the mark in so many ways on and off the court. Sadly, Paul George started the podcast thing when he was still in the league, and we're talking about getting podcasts for people to remember your name once you're out of the media.
Crazy.
Paul George, people forgot about him while he was still in the league.
Shit, you got like that's why we still talk about Jeff Teague today and all the memes that come from
just because the podcast,
literally,
not because his play.
All right, so boom, bring NBA take that you have to the table. I'll start off because I got a question for y'all. I know you guys see the Eastern Conference standings right now, and you guys see that from about I would say the 5th seed all the way to the 10th seed. We got the Raptors at 39 wins, the Hawks at 38, the Magic at 38, the Heat at 38, the 76ers at 38, and the Hornets at 36. I want to see who gets the closest to predicting who is going to be 5 and 6 and not have to play in that play-in tournament. So that is out of the Raptors, Hawks, Magic, Heat, 76ers, and Hornets. Who do you think is not going to have to participate in that play-in tournament? Because after that, it's the Bucks, and they're like 8 games back. So
absolutely.
They're kind of done.
Yeah.
You said Raptors, Hawks.
Yeah, so the Raptors are 5th, 39. Hawks at 38. Magic at 38. Heat at 38. 76ers at 38. And the Hornets at 36. And they're all
not going to have to play.
Yeah, they're all playing. They're like the Hawks.
I think Toronto's now.
Damn, the Hawks have won 11 in a row. The Hornets are 7-3 in their last 10. Magic and Heat have also been on scorchers, even though they've both lost 3 in a row. They're 7-3 in their last 10. And I wanted to just that was my one thing I wanted to contribute to the conversation.
Oh, damn. I think Toronto is safe.
Okay.
I
You think they
think
pull it out?
I think they've given. I haven't looked at what their last set of games are or
5-5.
anything.
Yeah.
But no, I mean like their upcoming,
Oh,
like their
yeah,
last grouping of games they have coming up. But I don't. I just think any given night, 2 of those 4 guys are going to give you what you need to get you past the next offense. Why? What's their next set of games look like?
Nuggets, Suns, Jazz, Clippers, Pelicans, Magic, Pistons, Kings, Grizzlies. But then you got Celtics, Heat, Knicks, and Nets.
All right. Well,
that's a tough stretch.
Maybe I want to say Hornets, but they're at the bottom of that. They have to win.
We'll get to see what Toronto's about though through that stretch.
Yeah,
which
so
is great.
I think, like you mentioned, the Hawks, they're on the Heat or 11-game win streak. I think Toronto is safe, and I probably think the Heat are safe.
Okay, Toronto and Heat as 5-6. Yeah. Okay, I like that. What you got, Cam?
Philly.
Ooh, you think they sneak in? Yeah. Okay, I mean everyone's about to start coming back. I think
Yeah.
Paul George comes back from his suspension soon, right? Yeah. Pumping them steroids.
Pumping them still?
Yeah. But I got Philly. Yeah, I think Philly will actually. Yeah, and then I would probably say Atlanta.
Yeah. I mean
they're on the heater, man.
It's hard to ignore Atlanta because 11 straight. They see like their chemistry. If you watch their games, is absolutely insane chemistry. If you know what I mean.
That was the corniest shot.
But
you know, Naw and Jaylen Johnson have been fucking phenomenal. Aneko Kongwu has been a great
I'm gonna be
player
different
this year.
I'm gonna be different from you guys.
Different convo.
Because like I like the Raptors and Hawks. I just think at some point when the Hawks streak ends, I don't think they continue this through the rest of the year. The Raptors, I like them, but they're too stagnant. Like I can't with that stretch.
I think they're just stagnant enough to make it through.
I'm going with the Florida teams. I'm going Orlando Magic and the Miami Heat. I'm only saying the Magic because over the last 10, I get it, they've lost 3 in a row, but over their last 10, they have become like their IQ and their chemistry looks a lot better.
Yeah, you picked the only 2 teams that are on a losing streak.
Yeah, the Magic, their chemistry looks better than it has this whole season, and this is kind of what we were waiting to happen. But they still don't have Wagner, but I still think they'll squeeze in because I think the Raptors and Hawks will fall off. I'm sorry about the 76ers, but they got a whole bunch of question marks. And the Hornets.
Saying that like it's his team.
Yeah.
Well, it was his take. It was. I respect the takes.
It's just a pick.
And then the Miami Heat.
To your question.
Miami Heat, they ruin everything. So I imagine they'll ruin this. Charlotte Hornets making it to the playoffs.
Suns had this take for years.
And that's where we'll start. We'll start with the Heat ruining the Hornets, breaking the Hornets' heart. Because I think it'll come down to the Heat and the Hornets, and that'll probably.
And for them to be on such a good year, the Hornets, and they probably won't make it out.
I think they'll make it out the play-in at least, though. For one game, the rest of those teams.
Yeah, that's
left,
one game.
Raptors, Hawks, Hornet, and 76ers.
Yeah, I think they'll take on any of those other teams in a one game.
And that's the thing. It's almost like it's a lottery now with the play-in teams because the Pistons are 4 games ahead. They should finish first, unless they are so bad without Cade that they like the Celtics and the Knicks pass them. But it might be a lottery. Whoever gets that second play-in spot to be able to face the Pistons. Or am I just not giving the Pistons enough credit?
I just don't know who the offensive punch is without Cade.
Yeah, it's just going to be tough. It's just going to be a tough out of a team that's, you know what I mean, that won the war of attrition better than they did, right?
Yeah. Like if the Hornets go in healthy, I can't see them losing.
That's why I used them first. That's why I used them first because playing them, it's
over. No offense.
Yes,
and I'm not saying the Hornets will miss the playoffs. I think they get in through the play, and I think it would be.
But them playing Detroit is a problem for Detroit.
Big problem. Because the Hornets are fast.
Yeah, even with Cade, but without Cade, it's like, God damn.
I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving the scene.
It's like mouth-watering shit. You know what I mean? Like what you want.
It's really just going to come down to who the fuck is healthy. That's why the Pacers made it through last year. They were the healthiest. They were the most well-coached.
And then once they got on their little run, they got on their
That's why we got it. That's why. So listen, this is when
we should have saw that coming.
And this is why I get on the OG shit because it's like that is the part that I think that people don't understand. That's where the parity is literally formed.
Yeah.
Like that's why we don't need to have people sitting out and all of these kind of things because it influences a way better story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it makes the story and narrative so much better.
Yeah, when people are healthy.
Yes, man, and like you know what I mean. It's competing. You know what I mean? Like actual competing.
Yeah, because you got playoffs. Like a lot of people criticize Shai's playoff last year, and a lot of people criticize Jokic's run because of all the injured teams. And then the Suns and the Bucks was a full playoffs full of just people being injured. And yeah, I mean, health is a big part of it, man.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah, you can't blame the winners because they went against a team.
Yeah, like they're just playing, bro. They're playing
like with the Raptors and the Warriors. It's like,
yes,
it's the Raptors' fault that two people had crazy injuries.
Yeah, not at all.
But
they got the
yes.
rest.
Yeah. And I'm gonna they was trying to stop them. It wasn't like they was,
right.
you know what I mean, taking it easy. They wanted to get it over. Like, you know what I mean? So like,
and yeah, and I just wanted to open with that question because I was looking earlier while like we were doing this. And I was like, damn, the East is crazy. Like literally 4 or 5 teams tied at the same.
Yeah, it's
record.
great. That's good basketball though.
Yeah, that's why I like the play. And I thought some people shit on the play, and I love that shit. It just adds more drama.
No, I don't know if I've ever heard anybody actually shit on the play, and I think it's a mutually beloved thing across the fandom. I think it's been great ever since Silver brought that in. One of the few things he's done great.
Yeah.
Who's next with the take?
You want to head it off?
It's okay.
Just NBA take.
Yes. Go, because damn, it's okay. He can cut. Let me go. Let me hear what my boy got.
All right. So boom. All right. So I'll go quick. Mine's simple, but I'm fed up.
I want to hear it.
I'm fed up.
You fed up?
Last couple games, the Bucks without Giannis is pieces of shit. And a few weeks ago, I remember I was sitting here, and y'all two was like, "This team got some players, man. Once Giannis can come back, this team." They look like a pile of dog shit. They look like Steinman's Academy lunch gym without Giannis on the court.
For those of you that don't know, that was the high school me and Matt went.
It was, bro. I've been putting parlays and shit together, and these motherfuckers are getting cooked. They're getting cooked. They suck.
And they're right there in 11th too. Like it's like if they just sucked less, they would be.
If they just sucked a little bit less, they might be good, but they suck. I'm tired of it. Kuzma sucks.
Yes.
Rollins, cool. Turner sucks.
I just think Rollins is overrated.
Gary Trent, right now, sucks. Rollins, you're right, overrated. Cam Thomas needs more minutes. Sometimes when they give him
somehow washed. Like
Bobby Portis has been hitting Portis has been hitting my lines though, so I'm fine with that. All these other guys suck. I'm just over it. When you guys were saying that a few weeks ago, I was just sitting here like, they fucking suck. But that's just my take. I just wanted to let that out real quick.
Bro, I didn't have that in the plans for Matt to just brutally go after the
Milwaukee fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Is that why you think they want Giannis to play? Like,
no, that's why they want him to sit the fuck at home. Yeah, because do they have their own pick this year? I don't think they do.
So. I fucking hope so.
So that's why I'm confused.
They just stink, brother.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's nothing going on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I was confused when the reports about Giannis saying they want me not to play. And it's just
they got their pick.
Oh, they do? Okay. I thought it was.
It's the Pelicans that don't have their pick.
Okay.
Wow, the Hawks.
But it's not like it's nothing that's going to impact them right now.
Yeah. I mean, they come in the lottery.
Unless they get rid of Giannis, what are you just going to bring a rookie into this situation?
Yeah, like it's nothing that's going to happen.
I doubt you're going to jump. Well, let me see. They're 28
and 10. They'd be 10th right now.
Yeah, you'd be 10th pick. Like, yeah, this draft is deep. Don't get it fucked up. But like, you guys suck at drafting outside of Giannis.
That is
I'm gonna
so
be real.
Scary that the Hawks have the Pelicans pick because you already see that they're already putting together something crazy, and they're gonna have a top pick to add to that.
Yeah. Hawks finessed.
All right,
and you know what's
I got
my bad. Yeah, you
I didn't expect you to feel that deeply.
But I was just tight because they've been selling my parlays recently, so I just had to let that out.
That's
Kuzma,
how I feel about the Kings.
No more love for you, bro. Kuzma, the love is gone.
That's it. All right, Ken, what you got?
Yo, man, I'm starting to get a little, I don't know, man. You know, things be grinding my gears a little bit, but as
shout out to Peter Griffin.
Thank you. That's my boy. I appreciate you
doing this.
But you know, for real, man, we're about to enter playoff time, right? And one of these guys, we know that they're not going to be in a playoff, but one of them actually is going to be in a playoff, right? So I want to go production is not impact. Right? How do you guys feel about that? Right?
I mean, I think it's true because there's a lot of guys that that don't add to winning basketball.
Okay,
like Zach LaVine, for example.
Okay, all right. Okay,
okay,
got you. So we are going down that lane. That's exactly where I'm going because, like on paper, yes. Listen, exactly. You got people that on paper 20 plus, right?
Towns.
There we go.
Fuck you, Cat.
There it is. Now
you got me ready to
if we talking about estimated,
that got me ready to just
plus minus though. Like what the fuck? If we talking estimated plus minus though, I don't think any of these people kind of that you just named really affect winning in any kind of way.
Fucking Christian Wood when he went from Pistons to Rockets. Rockets, he before he got injured, he was averaging like 20 points a game, 7, 8 rebounds a game.
Dude, how?
People are sitting here like, oh my God, once he gets to a good team, he's gonna go crazy because this is after Harden had spun. And I'm sitting here like, y'all think he's gonna go crazy once he gets to a good team? Son went to fucking Dallas, was absolute fucking pudding. Son was dog shit. I'm just like, that's just a guy who he got to a bad team. Harden had left. He's putting up these crazy numbers, got injured, and once he came back, he was still putting up crazy numbers, then went to a good team and was absolutely dog shit.
Now, the guy that I think is the best example of what you were trying to say is Darius Garland.
Damn.
Darius Garland, I think he's the poster of that, man. Like the Clippers are all on a 4-game losing streak since he started playing. That's my poster child of that. So.
It's crazy too because I had money on them for 2 of those 4 games. Those were the only games that missed my parlay.
This whole episode, you're just like, I got money on this. I got money on
those are the only 2 games that have missed my parlays.
That's an avid gambler, man.
Just do money lines, man. Money lines.
Hell yeah!
I've been winning and losing.
All right, so here's a good question. Which player today do you think would have dominated Michael Jordan's era? Who wants to lead that one?
Cam, you're starting.
Oh, easy for me, man. I don't know. Easy for me, man. I actually don't know, bro. After even giving a whole lot of thought and everything to it. Yeah, man.
And is that because you think the NBA is soft? Like they want to
Oh hell no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I just actually
transitioning their game to that style of play,
yeah, man.
To the rules, to all of that type of stuff back then.
Yeah.
So let's give our takes, and maybe that'll help bring up one player.
No, I actually have a player. Like I said, I just said easy for me on that one. I really don't. You know what I mean? I'll let y'all handle that one. I just want to hear how y'all.
All right, so I got Anthony Edwards.
He was on my list, and then I took him.
Yeah, I just think you got a list.
Well, I made 3 players.
Oh, okay, just in case they got taken. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I just feel like he's got that dog in him. As far as mentality standpoint, to play in a little bit tougher era. There's not as many star power teams. It's just he's just gonna go out there and fucking ball. He already has that mid range package. He has that athleticism. He has that strength. He has the speed. And I think he would have just fit perfectly right into that system of just fucking go out there and ball.
I just think
there's not media to take over, so he wouldn't be on that end of it.
Listen, if he was in back in the day, man, I just think he would have been just like Magic and Wilt. Fucking mad women, mad baby moms. I don't know. Maybe that would have caught up.
What the fuck? What do that got to do with basketball?
Absolutely not.
Oh. What does that got to do?
You just named 2 top 10 players of all time. So he would have just been goats? Okay, cool.
Yeah, but maybe the baby moms catch up to him. I don't know. But so I was thinking 2 names that I was thinking, and then I'm giving you an absolute out of left field. You guys will probably disagree with it. But I thought Jason Tatum first. That was that's actually the first name that I wrote here. I think Jason Tatum's game would have been wonderful.
Yeah. No, Tatum is a dog.
The second name I thought of was Jaylen Duren. Just because that was the time when centers were popping off. I think he's a really good prototype of the center that would have went off back in the day. But the name I settled on was Scotty Barnes. And just think about it.
Little Swiss Army knife guy.
Yeah, just think about it. He's intense. He gets in people's faces. He plays top defense. Can score the ball. There would have been a lot more driving. He wouldn't have
barely speak English.
I think the allegations, but I think when it comes to Scotty Barnes, if he was in a game that didn't rely so much on threes, his offensive game would have been so much better if he wasn't worrying about trying to get that shot to go in. Because can he shoot a 3? Yeah, he can. Not the best, but it has to be a part of his game for the spacing and everything on that team to work. So I think if he didn't have to rely on that and he could straight up just go into the paint and then do everything else that he already does, I think he would have thrived.
I don't know. The only thing I'm just so weird on Scotty that it's just
he's weird on himself.
When I watch him play, he's just so clunky. He has no finesse to his game, and it's so awkward to watch. And so then you put that into a not spaced out era of ball. It just gets weird for me. And I don't think he would be bad in that era. No, I'm not saying that. But it's just interesting to try to picture him into there.
Yeah, because I don't know. I like Ant was on my list, and I thought of all the baby moms. I took them off.
I don't know what that has to do with anything. But all right.
All right, so name one thing. Let's move into the NFL before Kem gives us some history and we get out of here. Name one thing you'd like to see in NFL free agency for the rest of the way. So we already have a lot of things that happen. What's the one thing? Maybe a team missed out on something. What's one thing that you think should have happened? That you want to happen.
I'm going with whether it's through free agency still or through the draft. I'm going to still say this. Been saying it for weeks. Patriots still need to get that O-line going, man. We cannot be a Bengals. We cannot be a Houston.
How did I know this?
We need to get an O-line. I don't give a damn about any other team in the league right now. I don't care. Don't give a fuck. We cannot have an injured quarterback due to not having a good O-line. I don't want to be that franchise. I don't. I'm sorry. That's it.
So for me, what I would like to see is I want to see Myles Garrett fucking traded already. I don't know where. Yeah. I don't care where. I just want to see Myles Garrett get the hell out of Cleveland. His career is going to start winding down here any day. He's going to start declining. And it would be a tragedy if he had spent his whole career in Cleveland not winning a goddamn fucking thing. Personally, Jerry Jones, you talk a big-ass fucking game about how you're going to be doing all this shit in free agency. If we're being honest, I don't think the Cowboys even really did fucking much. Obviously, we have the draft. They have 2 first-round picks. That's probably what they're focused on. But if you're a real gangster, if you're everything you say you are, you say you want to get all these rings before you die, go get fucking Myles Garrett. You need that anchor on the defense. It doesn't matter what you do. If you don't have an anchor on that defense, I don't think anything's happening.
A team that I think should have did something that didn't do nothing is probably Detroit for me.
Okay. Yeah, because they only added Pacheco, right? Was there any other notable addition?
No, because they lost.
Team with holes,
they lost half of Sonic and Knuckles and added Pacheco, who was a declining running back.
All right, so then why don't you lead us off with your updated top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL? And it's a good conversation because a lot happened this year. Pat blew out his leg. Lamar.
What does that mean?
It could change the list. It ain't changing mine.
What does that mean? I don't know. Excuse me. Damn, I ain't mean to cough in it directly. But yeah, man. For me, man, real easy, man. What I'd say if I went to it, I'm still going to have, because I think people overthink most things, you know what I mean? Besides the injury, when the lights is bright, you understand what I'm saying? His EPA jumps, right? QBR jumps, his mistake disappears. It's not just talent. The motherfucker know what he's doing. So I got Pat number 1 for sure. Cool. You guys went into a little bit of it just a minute ago talking about his O-line and shit like that. But I don't care what the record says. He know what to do when it comes to hostile environments and shit like that. So I'm going with Joe motherfucking Burrow at number 2. When it comes to number 3, without a doubt, he's still there, without a question. Some of all parts, start of us, he never has a full season and shit like that. Let the season start. Let him be healthy. Let's see. And I'm talking about right now. You know what I mean? We said current, right?
I can see
so number 3, just because of age, this dude would be number 2 for me, even though he's fresh off of just damn near making it there. We already know Matty Stafford, excuse me. I said Matty motherfucking Ice. Get out of here. But then not my gang, not my gang. I slack for you though, but you know what I mean.
I've had many nicknames in the past. Yeah, Ice is one of them at one point.
I gotta go with, and then number 4, man. I'm not gonna change. I don't turn on my heels, man. Somebody has to supplant these boys, right? It's gonna be Josh Allen. I'm keeping it real. Listen, he got another part that may help him out. We already know what it is. Number 5, Lamar Jackson.
I was going to say Lamar.
It's got to be Lamar.
I was sitting here like,
on the outside looking in, Jordan Love and Drake May. You understand what I'm saying? So those are it for me.
All right, so we agree with the top because I said Patrick Mahomes is the number 1 quarterback until someone beats him. He still hasn't been beaten. He got beat by an injury. And even granted, they might have not made the playoffs even if he wasn't hurt. I got Patrick Mahomes number 1. I mean, I have full confidence that he's going to come back from this torn ACL, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to raise hell. Yeah. Almost to the point where I want to predict them to win the Super Bowl. But that's a whole different conversation for like months away. Number 2, I got Lamar Jackson. I just think his ability to throw and run still, I don't think nothing left. I just think last year was just a really ugly fucking year for that organization. Number 3 is Josh Allen. You know, I have my gripes with Josh Allen, but I cannot deny that he has been consistently one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL the last several years. Number 4, I got Dak Prescott. Listen, everything that I've seen from this guy, everything that I've studied on this guy, all the Cowboys need is a defense, and if they had that last year, we would be much more people would be having him in that conversation. He throws deep, he throws short, he can game manage, he can make big plays, he's clutch, he can do it all. It's just he's stuck on this terrible Dallas Cowboys team. And number 5, I got Matthew Stafford. I got Matt. No, I got.
No,
Matthew
I'm not
Stafford.
even talking about that. We got the exact same 5.
Really, me and you?
Exact same 5.
Oh shit! That's
I didn't think you were gonna have stat at the 5, so I was like, we got 4.
Because it's like you consider
Holy
it's like
shit.
Kim says, like at this age to be able to do what he's still doing and win an MVP, have the Rams constantly in it when everyone is trying to count them out year after year after year. Yeah,
my outside looking in would be Burrow. Just only reason I'd have him in there is just because he's never consistent on the field. At least like Pat.
It's been a lot ugly.
Pat was this big injury. It's not his fault or anything. So it hurts me to not have. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
That's why I want to see this year. That's why I say current. Before the year starts, I got to put him up there until he gets banged up again, and then he's out of there.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like they don't they don't upgrade their team. Like every offseason goes by, they just don't.
As far as young guys, Jordan Love and Drake May are the 2 premier guys looking outside in.
Yeah, just considering what Jordan Love does for the Packers, it was hard to leave him off. It was
disgusting.
It was him or Stafford.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I put Dak on, I had Jordan Love in, but I'm like, I can't leave Dak out. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, just that year.
Because I knew Stat had to be in there, and I was like, all right, Stat 4 or 5.
Because I think this is the Dak that we're going to see, because he did this in 2023 and 2025. He was decent in 2024, but that team was even worse than it was this year. So yeah, good. Got our top 5. So Kim, take us through some history. We're almost out of here, big dog.
Yeah, peace to the earth. Peace to the earth. So let me take y'all back to February 13th, 1995, right? It's not a finals game, right? Not a buzzer beater, right? This is when the league told the truth, right? Listen, man. At this time, I knew the difference between bullshit, real shit, whatever, right? But it was a rookie, right? He gets voted into the All-Star game, not selected, not gifted. He was voted into the All-Star game, right? Over established stars, right? By fans in the middle of the Jordan era. That ain't hype. That's almost a takeover.
This was the middle of that era where if you were popular, that was it. It was hard to get in that circle.
So who the fuck am I talking about then?
Talking about 1995.
Who am
All-Star
I talking
game.
About? Come on, gang. Who am I talking about, y'all?
Trying to think.
I love it.
Young guy?
Check it out. I'm just going to keep going. Let me just keep going. Let me just keep going for you. See, people forget before injuries, before what-if conversations, this dude was next. Nah, listen. 19-6-5 as a rookie. Running point at 6'8". Moving like Magic, but defending like Pippen. Close.
No, here's
the real part.
He was 92.
All right. The dude in the middle got it. I'm talking about Grant Hill.
Yeah.
All right. The NBA didn't see the talent. They saw a face, they saw a brand, and they saw a future with Grant Hill. Y'all. I'm telling y'all straight up. February 13th.
They put the machine behind him.
Yes, sir. February 13th, 1995.
But yeah.
That's the day he stopped being a rookie and became a superstar, bro. He was literally voted in, right? And cooked shit. So that's the history I would take y'all through.
That's fire. There we go. Grant Hill. So what we're gonna go through.
I always think
go ahead.
That shit fucks me up. I always thought, but whenever I think Grant Hill, I always think he started like 92. So that's why when you said rookie, I was like, nah. But yeah, I just be mixing up the years sometimes.
That's why I'm super glad he got like his career though.
He was the prototype, man.
Like even though like he got hurt and his career could have been better, I'm glad he became that good role player and
he
got to
he kept his career.
Yeah,
he stretched his career out.
Absolutely.
So different or not?
Yes, different or not.
Shit.
And then we'll get out. Hopefully there's no arguing, but we'll see. The first name that I got for you guys, Dr. J, Julius Erving.
100% in.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's different.
Yeah, I mean, he's like one of the first basketball players I learned about. Like when you first get into basketball, like especially the time that we got into basketball, he's like one of the first names.
He's the reason there is the NBA, like
Mr.
the
Philly.
NBA is now. Like not like
he was a pioneer, wasn't he?
No, so like
he was an ABA.
Yeah, so he was an ABA player that led that league, and as that league merged with the NBA, they took how Dr. J was marketed in the ABA to the NBA.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So he was the first marketable guy in
like
the NBA.
Superstar, like, you know what I mean?
They all
An
talk
icon,
about him, like,
you know what I mean, and everything. And that's how he was the first that the machine was behind once the merger happened.
It went Dr. J as far as like marketability and saving the league. It went Dr. J, then Magic Bird, then Jordan in order. Those four guys saved it. Yeah, he's definitely in.
So yeah, different. Cool. So that's one in.
All I had to hear was the first letter. All right, there might be some arguing.
Karl Malone.
Nope. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Has nothing to do with on the court shit. That's the sad part. I can't do it. I won't allow him to be in there.
We got to leave that part. It was longer than a minute. Yeah, we got to leave that.
All right. Oh,
facts. What else? Who else? The
Paul
fuck
Pierce.
I was asleep.
Paul Pierce is a yes.
Yeah, man.
He's different. He's the truth.
We don't got to do that.
I'm gonna say no, but they said yes.
Yeah, so it's 2 out of 3.
Tell me why though. Tell me why though.
Yeah,
because you're bugging.
I don't know, man. Paul Pierce never moved me. You know what I'm saying? Like I get why he moved you guys. That's why I'm not sitting here like, God damn.
Just go to my earlier take.
It's
That's why he be. And listen, I'll let you.
He just wasn't different to me. Like he didn't move me. He didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Like before all those guys got there, he didn't do anything. He was top scorer. Yeah,
he had nobody.
That's just how I feel. But like I said, this is different or not, ladies and gentlemen. This is why there's 3 of us, so that when there is that outlandish take, the other 2 are here to cry.
That's my boy.
And that's why
he's the truth. Get the fuck out of here.
Paul Pierce is fat and he sucks.
He's the truth.
Yep.
J.R. Smith. Good.
Jersey.
I'm gonna start.
I love JR.
I'm starting by saying yes.
All right, so here's another thing. Real quick. I will say this before. I will say this. Yeah, you said no to Paul Pierce, but yes to JR. I will say this, and given, like we said, this isn't ranking NBA players. This is who we think are different.
Yeah.
And that encapsulates a lot of things.
Cam's different, opinion of different.
Yeah.
That's
it encapsulates a whole.
Yeah.
That's why it's 2 out of 3.
With that being said, JR is another one of them guys. If you put up a highlight tape of them, some people might think he was an all-time great player.
He'll fool you.
Well, like he was such a
his dunk package is crazy.
I loved watching. He was like one of my favorite players to watch. Man, he was so excited. He could dunk. He could shoot. He could play defense up until he got to the fucking Knicks. Like, yeah,
agreed.
I still say no.
Yeah, but no.
Okay,
that's
why
big fat ass. That's why I said Jersey, but no, I ain't even going. Yeah, I know y'all gonna get the highlights, but no.
Yeah. That's why we do this. That's why we do this.
That's
so
my
the last
boy
one,
too.
Louis Williams.
Come on, man. So where do we start? Right.
One of the greatest six men of all time.
Like, you know, thank you. Come on, keep filling in, right?
On some important teams, Clippers.
He was for the culture. He was in a Meek Mill movie. Fuck we talking about?
So come on, stop, right? That's an easy dub.
Different?
Right?
Yeah, I think Lou Will. He's one of the greatest six men of all time.
But tell me why it's not as easy.
I mean, because I'm trying to say...
He did it for over 10 years.
Yeah, and his percentages were always beautiful. He did contribute a lot to winning teams.
For real.
Yeah, I mean...
He might have never actually won one, but like if you were to put Jay crossover...
He's a ball player. Like, if you want to watch a ball player, you watch Lou Will.
Is Jay crossover up there? Is he different or not to you?
I thought we said he was...
Yes. We did, right?
We did, right?
Yeah. You got to put Lou up there with... I don't know if we got to him, but if Jamal Crawford's up there, Lou Will's right there with him. He's like literally... Jamal Crawford's right here. Lou Will's right here.
That's crazy. I'm actually going to put him even only because of Jamal's dribble package.
The dribble package puts him over.
But that doesn't. And
I got Lou Will over.
The dribble package has to equate to scoring and assisting, and not just for the show.
And that was kind of where Jamal Crawford did fall.
Yeah, percentages weren't as high and shit.
He dribbled a lot, but he didn't always make that shot after he sent someone flying to the left. So, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
But Lou Will, he was smooth. I mean,
the
thing about Lou Will that I love,
skill level,
And
definitely a notch
the thing
higher,
with Lou Will that I love is he knew who he was. He knew he shouldn't have been starting because his defense wasn't anything.
He's gonna come in as a spark plug.
He knew he was gonna come in, spark it up. Yeah.
He learned a lot from AI, buddy. Learned a lot from AI.
Right now, I just pull out a fucking blunt. But with that being said, we hope you guys enjoyed another episode of A Different Conversation.
This is a hectic ass episode. We had interruptions.
Yes,
we were over here talking about bullshit.
On me to edit this bullshit, but I will do a great job. Don't worry. But with that being said, make sure you guys like, subscribe, leave some feedback, share, do all that. We have a lot on the way. This is Matt. This is Cam. I'm Thomas Saxby. You will not find a place with better laughs, better takes, everything different, everything better. We're here to change media. We want you guys with us. Make sure you visit our website, all that good stuff. Hit the music.
Come fuck with us.
Lock the fuck in.
I thought he was going to say come fuck us. We're not doing that.
But not at all.
Better crust, better cheese, better pizza.
Matt Serrano.